Hi, my name is Miss Kristen Thomas, and this is my YouTube channel. I offer help for CSEC Math as well as SEA. And today, I would be starting Algebra, and what I'm going to do is like an Algebra crash course. So if you just want a kind of refresher on the topic, or you would like to learn the topic and you're just not grasping it, these videos are sure to help. I would make a playlist at the end of my last Algebra video, and you could go onto my playlist on my channel and subscribe, and you could look at the videos there. So today we are looking at the introduction to Algebra. So some basic things that you need to know that a lot of students tend to forget or not notice is the basic operation in math. And Algebra consists of these operations here, which is addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division. And it also consists of an unknown number, which is called a variable. So the letters, a variable is represented by any letter, which is X, Y, A, B, C, D, whatever letter, right? Sometimes they like to use Greek letters. So the most basic type of algebraic equation you could come across is a linear equation looking like this. This is called a linear equation. And in this algebraic linear equation, we have a variable, as you can see, an operation, an equal sign, the left-hand side of the equal sign, the left-hand side of the equal sign and the right-hand side of the equal sign. So these are some common things that you would see in an equation. And equations can look many different ways. This is just one form. This is another way. 2x is equal to 5. The operation here is multiplied. 14 minus x is equal to 11. This is another equation here because you have your operation, your variable, and numbers on both the left and right hand side of the equation, as well as this one. 5x plus 3y is equal to 2y minus 4x. These you would be able to solve using simultaneous equations, but that's a video for later on. So like I said, subscribe and you would fully understand everything you need to know for algebra. So mostly in algebraic equations, you are required to find the value of the unknown number. Most of the times, if you don't get instructions and you see something looking like this or like this or like this, you would have to solve the x or the variable y, whatever case it has there. So now we'll look at an example on this. So something important to note before I go to the example, the operations, you should know what is the opposite operation. So the opposite of adding is subtracting, and the opposite of multiplying is dividing. And these are a number of ways in which the algebraic equation expression would look like. Expression would be without the equal sign. The algebraic equation would be with an equal sign. So x plus 2, you can't simplify that any further because you can't add nor subtract variables. So y minus 5, that's the most I could simplify to. If you take the number 3 and multiply by y, it's also written as 3y, and sometimes you would see like a variable over another number. This really means y over 1 multiplied by a half. Is really y over 2. We would look at each case individually, but for now we'll be focusing on the types like 1 and 2 in this video. Well, we'll be focusing on all in this video. So for your first example, we have the equation x plus 2 is equal to 5, and in order to solve the variable, we must keep all the variables on one side of the equation, preferably the left-hand side. For most of these videos, I'll be working with that, and all the other numbers and everything else on the other side of the equation. So in order to simplify the equation and to get the variable alone on the left-hand side, we have plus 2 here. So what we need to do to simplify both sides, you have to minus 2 on both sides. Whatever number you're trying to get rid of here, you do this opposite operation of the same number on both sides of the equation. So I'll say that one more time, right? In order to get rid of a certain number, you have to do the opposite operation of the same number. So this is x plus 2 is equal to 5, and you want to get rid of plus 2, so you minus 2 on both sides. So the reason why you're doing that is to totally eliminate this plus 2 here, right? So you obviously get x plus 0, and then this becomes 5 minus 2, and 5 divided by 2 is 3. So your answer is very simple here, which is x is equal to 3. So that may have been a bit confusing, so let me show you some others, right? So you have x plus 10 is equal to 96. We want to get rid of plus 10. So to get rid of plus 10, we need to minus 10 on both sides. So we minus 10 here, we minus 10 here. Obviously, we are doing that to eliminate this 10. So you remain with x alone on this side is equal to 96 minus 10. 96 minus 10 is 86. So therefore, your answer will be x is equal to 86. Another example, in case you didn't grasp that as yet, you have x plus 7 is equal to 14. We want to solve for x, right? So you have to get rid of plus 7. So to get rid of plus 7, you have to minus 7 on both sides. Obviously, 7 on the side is being eliminated when we do that. So you remain with x is equal to 14 minus 7, which is 7. So therefore, x is equal to 7. What I would like you to do, given this, we could try these 3 questions here for me and give it a try, and you pause the video, and when you finish, press play, and I would show you the solutions. Alright, so the solutions for this here, right? X plus 1. What you would need to do, I should probably show you the working previous one, and just so you can be sure, and then we'll get it out, right? So you'll have x plus 1 is equal to 11. So what I would need to do, we want to get rid of plus 1, right? So we have to minus 1 on both sides of the equation. So obviously the 1 would be eliminated there, and x would be equal to 11 minus 1, which is 10. So the answer for number 1 is 10, the answer for number 2 is 20, and the answer for number 3 is 6. So what I would like you to do now, you could go ahead and try 4, 5, and 6. Once you get the hang of that, you finish it, you could, pause the video, try 4, 5, and 6. And once you get the hang of it, you could press play, see if you got it correct, and we'll move on to the next part of algebra that you would need to know, I should say. So if you just skipped ahead with the timestamp and jumped straight to the questions, these are the questions here. So you could go ahead, pause the video, try them, and when you finish, you could press play. For those of you who are continuing the video from the last timestamp, or if you're just watching the full video, I would like to reveal the answers to you now, and you could go ahead and see if you get them correct. Once you get them correct, very well done, and we could move on to the next part of algebra that you would need to learn. So for those of you who may need a little extra help in figuring this out, yeah, we have another type of question here, very similar to what we just did, but you have a minus sign here, right? So x minus 5 is equal to 12. We want to get rid of minus 5. So in order to get rid of minus 5, you have to plus 5 on both sides, right? To eliminate the minus 5 here. So 12 add 5 is 17. So therefore, x is equal to 17. What I would like you to do for me, so what I would like you to do based off of everything that we did in this video so far, you could try numbers 7 to 10, and I would reveal the answers to you. So you could go ahead and pause the video and try it. Alright, so if you finished with attempting numbers 7 to 10, these are your answers here. Number 7 is 14, number 8 is 18, number 9, the answer is 20, and the answer for number 10 is 27. So once you got that correct, very good, and you can move on to the next type now, the next example. So now, if you feel like you have been successful in understanding everything in this video so far, I have a few questions for you to try here that I picked out. What you could do, pause the video, try them, and I'm going to reveal the answers to you afterwards. And once you get them correct, you have successfully learned the first part of solving an algebraic equation. We have a lot more to go, but it would be super easy once you're following everything so far, and I'll do them step by step. I'll post them in parts. So I hope this video was helpful to you. If it was, give it a thumbs up, share with your friends if you know anybody who have any trouble with algebra. And also I do private tutoring, so if you are interested in booking me as a tutor for whether that's the whole term or just 1 or 2 classes for certain topics that you need because you like my teaching style, the contact information is in the description box below. So go ahead, try these questions, and when you finish, you can check them and let me know in the comments if you got them all correct or not.